Bucks County stretches along the Delaware River north of Philadelphia, has a population of roughly 650,000, represents the swingiest of Philadelphia suburbs. Former President Donald Trump came within 2,700 votes of winning the county in 2016 en route to a statewide victory. So Trump lost, but by a very narrow margin. 4 years later, Joe Biden carried it by more than 17,000. So therein lies the swing nature. The county has thousands of potential ticket splitters. A group Oz urgently needs on Election Day. Republican gubernatorial nominee Doug Mastriano, who has struggled to fundraise and largely has been abandoned by national Republicans over far-right ties, is poised to lose to Shapiro. The celebrity doctor turned GOP candidate was joined on Sunday by two politicians skilled at winning over ticket splitters, Fitzpatrick, who has represented Bucks County and part of neighboring Montgomery County and won election 2 years ago, despite Biden also winning in his district by 6 points, and Susan Collins of Maine, who handily won re-election in 2020. Who do you campaign with in Bucks County if you're looking to win the county and hence the Commonwealth? Brian Fitzpatrick, brother of the late great Mike Fitzpatrick, congressman who also represented Bucks County, and Susan Collins. What's interesting about this issue of ticket splitting, and there's more analysis posted at Smerconish.com today about how ticket splitting across the country is going to be key, and they isolate both Pennsylvania and Georgia, where Brian Kemp is expected to handily defeat Stacey Abrams. Something that 6 months ago many would not have predicted, the ease with which he seemingly is going to do that. But on the subject of ticket splitting, and last night I had the opportunity to say this to Erin Burnett on CNN on her pre-election program. There are distinctly different races being run in Pennsylvania. You've got, four headliners: Josh Shapiro and Doug Mastriano running against one another for governor, Fetterman and Oz running against one another for the U.S. Senate. I'll be kind and say that Mastriano is a most unconventional candidate. Doesn't allow the media at his events, focuses only on a very narrow stripe of the electorate, social media, not even on television, a January 6th rally attendee, someone who people like me fear from having control of the appointment of a Secretary of State because of what might that present in 2024. But the best candidate, putting politics aside, the best candidate of the four is Josh Shapiro, who I think is going to have no trouble defeating Doug Mastriano and will be elected governor of Pennsylvania tomorrow. Okay, so you would think that'll really bode well for Fetterman, the D running for U.S. Senate, but not necessarily, because Pennsylvania no longer has straight ticket voting. You can go in and vote for all Ds. You can go in and vote for all Rs, but you're going to have to tick them off one at a time. So there's not an automatic coattail that comes to John Fetterman from Josh Shapiro. I mean, it's a help for sure. But in a certain way, and I've been saying this both here on POTUS as well as on television, in a certain way, Pennsylvanians have prided themselves on ticket splitting.